Hello. How is everybody doing? Today I'm discussing the issue that has been ongoing in South Africa now for the past, I'd say a month or so, or a month and a half, regarding the proposal of the government to raise value-added tax, which has resulted in a great controversy in South Africa among various sectors, public sector, politicians, political parties, business leaders, NGOs, and just normal day-to-day South Africans. And recently, the High Court of South Africa, the Division of the Western Cape, issued a ruling which, suspends these VAT increases and deemed the process that was followed as unlawful and procedurally defective, as requested by the Democratic Alliance in a court application that they put before the court. And the purpose of this video really is to discuss the real question in terms of why was the ANC government even proposing to raise taxes to begin with? And in particular, why were they proposing to raise VAT? That's really, it's a question more than anything else that I really want to understand. I'm failing to understand the wisdom of this policy. I understand that each and every one of us, when we are doing something, there is a reason why we are doing it. And I understand that politicians in particular, when they are doing something, there is a reason. There is a constituency of some sort that they are trying to satisfy or meet their needs. There is someone that they are trying to meet their needs. Which brings me to the question of saying, what is the purpose of a tax increase in South Africa? Knowing everything that we know about what's going on in South Africa currently, what's been going on in South Africa for the past 15 years, the challenges that are unique to the South African economy currently. What is the purpose of raising taxes? What is the purpose of raising value-added tax, especially which affects every aspect of the economy negatively? I really need to understand. And if the answer is that they are doing that so that they can raise the revenue, my answer would be, does the government exist for the purpose of raising revenue or not? Yes or no? Especially when the government is not meeting its primary objectives, which is the case in South Africa. Would their most pressing matter be about raising revenue? Which obviously brings us back to the question of saying, what is the purpose of the government? What is the purpose of this particular government in South Africa? Looking at out of control unemployment, out of control inflation in South Africa, out of control inequality, high levels of economic inactivity, high levels of unemployment, and low levels of labor participation, where the actual expected unemployment rate in South Africa is around 45%. What really, and our investment injections at the lowest rates we've seen in 20 years, what would be the purpose of raising taxes? I'm just trying to understand the rationality. Is this a rational policy action? Because I'm trying to understand the thinking behind this. When they were sitting down together, caucusing, brainstorming, and thinking about things to do to solve the problems that are facing South Africa, how did raising taxes become the thing that they arrived to or arrived at? I really need to understand this. It is so baffling and so perplexing that I can't compute it. I really can't compute it. The South African economy is in such poor state. The key indicators that measure the wellness of South Africans are so bad that it must be asked in terms of what does this government really think about their purpose is. Put aside the issues of corruption and all that. I've already said several times in my videos in the past that I don't want to hear anything about corruption. If the only thing you want to talk about is corruption, please don't comment here. Please don't come back. I'm not interested in talking about corruption. The only thing that I'm interested in talking about here is policy. It's the only thing I'm interested in. Primarily because I feel that the talk of corruption is a red herring and a distraction from the real issues that are facing South Africa, which is bad policies, which I'm really trying to understand. I'm really trying to understand that when you guys sit there in the union building and you have a team of economists, you have a team of people who have years of experience in the business sector, how do you come up with situations where you even suggest raising taxes? I'm trying to understand, especially when your very own internal data shows you that last time you raised value-added tax, you did not even achieve the purpose why you were raising it. Instead of collecting more revenue, you ended up collecting less revenue. So then the question then becomes, knowing that your data says that you'll collect less revenue by raising these taxes, is it a rational decision to raise taxes? The answer is no, it's not rational. So then, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Yeah, folks, yeah, South Africa is really in a quagmire. South Africa is in a very bad spot. Because if this is the best we can do when it comes to government, we are really in a bad space. Yeah. Anyways, folks, that's that. Let me know what you think in the comments below.